Lord Zhao! A moment, please. On your way to see His Majesty?
What is it?
I've heard His Majesty intends to honor Han Tong posthumously. As his closest advisor, surely you can talk him out of it? We bowed to the New Order and got nothing, but the man who resisted gets a memorial. If His Majesty holds up Han Tong as the loyal one, what does that say about the rest of us?
Seems to me it's not shaming you fear, but Han Tong's ghost.
No, of course not.
Leave. One more word, and I'll have you impeached.
Eyes open!
Anyone who disturbs His Majesty's council will answer to me personally.
Someone! Get over here! Someone! Get over here! Sneaking around, are we? Halt! This ground is forbidden! Sneaking around, are we? Sneaking around, are we? Sneaking around, someone!
Eyes open!
Anyone who disturbs His Majesty's council will answer to me personally.
Someone! Get over here! Sneaking around! Someone! Get over here!
Was that Lord Zhao just now? Face like a storm cloud. Wouldn't you be sour? Does all the work and never gets the promotion. Hard to read what the Emperor's thinking. Wang Yansheng butchered the entire Han family, and the man's still breathing. Shh. Keep it down. If you ask me, the Emperor went soft. Touch one general, and the rest stop fighting for you. Shut your mouth before it gets us both killed!
Halt! This ground is forbidden! Sneaking around, are we?
ground is forbidden!
Sneaking around! Someone! Get over here!
Halt! This ground is forbidden! Halt! This ground is forbidden!
Sneaking around, are we? Someone! Get over here!
I take it there are plenty of people unhappy about the honors I gave Han Tong.
Han Tong defied the will of heaven. He deserved what he got. Honoring him only makes it look like guilt.
He served his master. Where's the crime in that? The blood of his family is a debt I must pay.
If you know you owe them, why does Wang Yansheng still walk free?
Any fool can kill a man, but a world full of wolves won't be tamed one throat at a time. It needs rules.
Rules. The loyal die and the vicious thrive. That's your idea of rules, Your Majesty?
Anyone can ask me that. Anyone but you, Zhao Pu. I held back your promotion to keep the old ministers calm. I spared Wang Yansheng to keep the army in line. And I buried Han Tong with full honors to give the man what he was owed. My right hand, a mad dog. Even a man like Han Tong. For the sake of this dynasty, none of you are beyond sacrifice.
None beyond sacrifice? That explains it. Zhao Guangyin, you were Zhenghu Wanderer. Do you remember the old rules from your days on the road? A life for a life!
Then come and take it! You want Zhenghu rules? Then let the last of the Han family come for me with a blade in hand. If he can take my life, it's his. I owe plenty of debts, and there'll be plenty more before I'm done. Learn to live with it, or you're welcome to try and kill me.
You're the Emperor, and you talk like a common thug!
You just asked for Zhenghu rules, didn't you? Since when does a real man stand in front of his enemy and lecture him to death? It eats at you, doesn't it? You're a scholar. When someone wrongs you, all you can do is swallow it. That's exactly why I'm building these rules. To put a leash on the ones with swords. I've had my fill of the world. Where the strong kill as they please. Putting down the sword wasn't easy. Don't you pick it up again. For the good of the world.
The world? One word, and you expect a man to choke down the slaughter of his entire family?
Yes, and he has no other choice. I've never had a way with words. I'm not hiding behind grand speeches. Tell me, what do the people out there want right now?
The people... they want...
To live. Just live. Look around, and everywhere you look, people have suffered so long, they've forgotten what anything else feels like. Because they want to live more than they want to fight. The minister's board, the general's board, and every household in this city bore me as their emperor. The Han boy wants my head, and he has every right. But that doesn't change what I have to do. He wants it? Let him come and take it. But I keep thinking about him. He's suffered enough. And if I could say one thing to him, it would be to stop and live.
I need to go.
Who's there? Guards! Protect the Emperor! Get the assassin! Over there! Move!
3 steps. I was 3 steps away. I warmed my hand. Why couldn't I do it? Was it those words? Stop and live? Father's killer was right in front of me. How can I believe him? What if he can? Did I truly believe him? What if the killing really does stop? If this blade of mine would be cutting down.
I've had my fill of the world. The strong kill as they please.
So I spare the world. And who spares me? Who's going to spare me? Posthumous honors? A grand burial? Am I supposed to thank you for that? Why couldn't you just be the tyrant? You should have been the tyrant, and I the loyal son. You the villain, I the avenger. How am I supposed to face them now? What do I tell my family? You are the enemy. You have to be. And if this piece of yours is real, what does that make me?
dead, and I stand on top. Entertain me! Live through this, and I may smell on your feet again. again?
Heart-like morning dew.
Insolent!
Blow. Kindness.
Live through this, and I may spare Insolent! Insolent!
Joy never dies.
On your feet again? Insolent! On your feet again!
Flowers never fade.
On your feet again!
Catastrophe? Better go have a look.
Keep it simple, they say. How is anyone supposed to work with this budget?
Where did I put those keys?
restricted area. Keep your distance.
I've been dying to ask! What's a Jianghu Wanderer doing sneaking into the Imperial Palace?
I work here! Imperial service! See the badge? Keep your voice down!
Ever since the day I saved your life, you've refused to say a word. Fine. I know I'm just a lowly palace maid. I shouldn't pry, but now you're healed. Your strength is back, and you're just going to leave? Without even saying goodbye?
Huh? Saved me? Healed.
I know you're going back to the Jianghu, but this palace is so cheerless. If you're leaving, could you take me with you? Eggs, pour your tea, anything. I just want to see the sky outside these walls. This is where you're supposed to ask, and then what? What happened next?
Huh?
Just ask.
And then what?
I knew it! I knew you'd be hooked! Come with me! Ta-da! The story that left palace maids speechless, noble ladies in tears, and imperial guards shaking in their boots! Feast your eyes! Everyone who's read it has one regret, that they didn't read it sooner! So, will you? Will you?
Since you went to all that trouble, I suppose I could take a look.
One day, Ying was passing by with a lantern when she saw a mysterious man, bloodied and bruised, behind some withered vines. This man was a great hero, the Grandmaster. In the abandoned, forlorn palace, she slowly nursed the patient back to health. The day the Grandmaster was to leave, Ying blurted out, "Take me with you." The Grandmaster looked at Ying and said,
Come with me!
The Grandmaster gave a nod. Ying's eyes lit up, and she followed after. Oh no!
measly door thinks it can stop me?
With a bounding leap, the Grandmaster nimbly scaled the rooftop, circled around, and threw open the door from the other side. The mark of a true master.
You again! Intruder! Seize them!
You dare break my fingers? Ying Ying gazed at the Grandmaster's back and thought, if only one day he could be unstoppable, just like the Grandmaster. Reinforcement! One night, the Grandmaster Okay. The palace walls loomed over Ying Ying, as they had countless times before. The Grandmaster drew a deep breath. This legendary Grandmaster, so proud and fierce, actually offered to... kneel down and let Ying Ying climb onto those mighty shoulders and over the wall! Ow! My ankle! Just leave me! Save yourself! Without a word, the Grandmaster picked Ying Ying up and carried her off. I would fight heaven itself to defend you! This time, I'm the one repaying the debt! Oh no! More reinforcements! Your hands were made for the sword! You should fight! Oh no! More reinforcements! Your hands were made for the sword! You should fight! If I put down my sword, how can I ever repay you? But if I pick it up, I can never repay you either! Moonlight filled like water, a perfect night to bare one's heart. Grandmaster, there's something I've been meaning to to ask for a long time. If we make it out alive tonight, could you please teach me martial arts? Once you hold a sword, your hands no longer belong to you alone. They belong to the world! I can handle it! Then watch closely. This move is called... Wall Ride! Their robes billowed in the wind. Perhaps, if you want to fly high enough, there is no wall in this world that can stand in your way! Beneath a high moon, the two leapt into the night. And from that day forward, no mountain or river could stand in their way!
That's it? This is the Imperial Palace. They just waltz out like it's nothing?
And the plot's way too flat.
No twists at all. But the biggest problem is...
The biggest problem?
No real swordmaster talks like that!
What if the Grandmaster doesn't talk? Or loses and gets captured? Then Ying can come to the rescue! She could be the heroine! Does that work?
Captured by the Imperial Service. Imagine that. Alright, give it a shot.
You again! Intruder! Seize them! Don't worry about me! Save yourself! An accomplice! Search the area! The guards moved on. This time, it was Ying turn to save the Grandmaster. Ying crept forward, quiet as a shadow. But two of the Imperial Service's fearsome form masters were standing guard just ahead! Facing the hungering, Ying pulled the same move.
Osmanthus cake. Sweet Osmanthus cake. No. Hold it together. Eat after the shift.
But the hungering planted himself right outside the door. Fortunately, a wooden barrel lay just ahead. Ying squeezed inside and rolled her way to freedom, unseen. Can't see me, can't see me, can't see me! Dodging and weaving, Ying made it to the rear garden. Under the lovely night sky, two consorts were admiring the flowers. Ying listened closely, and what she overheard was... Where did the Imperial Service take that prisoner they caught?
The dungeon.
The dungeon is built like a fortress. We can rest easy. But I heard there's a secret passage that leads to the dungeon through a...
cesspit.
Something feels odd tonight. Like we're being watched. Let's head in.
Don't fret. Gross here. No ghost would brave that pungent smell.
Peppercorn!
Remember, silly, an onion a day keeps the spirits at bay. A violent gust of wind tore through the garden.
Give back my love!
Ying plunged into the lake. The water covered her scent, and the ghost lost her trail. A violent gust of wind tore through the garden.
Give back my love!
vanished into the lake. The water covered her scent, and the ghost lost her trail.
Young Pool, where did this ghost come from?
I have ghosts on my mind. I'm scared of them, okay? Ying seized her chance and bolted. The ghost was right on her heels. Ah! Fear not! Onion time! Ying grabbed the mighty onion and swung it at the ghost with all her might. The ghost... Ah! Fear not! Onion time! Ying grabbed the mighty onion and swung it at the ghost with all her might. The ghost caught a whiff. Fear not! Onion time! Ying grabbed the mighty onion and swung it at the ghost with all her might. The ghost caught a whiff of that pungent, righteous fury and fled, howling in agony. You saved our lives. We are forever in your debt. Ask us anything, and we shall answer truthfully. Ah, where's the dungeon? Beneath the well lies a hidden passage leading straight there. But the road is crawling with gulls.
Guards everywhere! Ying can't fight! How does she get through?
I've got it! A cart bound for Forlorn Palace trundled past. Ying climbed aboard. The wheels thundered forward, barely through without mercy, smashing everything in its path. Oh, the cart's falling apart!
Is a cesspit. Ugh, be careful what you wish for.
Ying knew this wasn't just filth she was wading through. They were stepping stones to freedom. The well water ran clear. Any ideas for what I should write here? It's such a long stretch. Oh, right! Ying's still holding her breath down there. On the other side lay the entrance to the dungeon. The dungeon entrance was within reach, but a trap had been sprung. Ying had nothing but her bare hands? But what if she had a bow? A powder keg?
Why do people always stand right next to powder kegs?
The hero cell was the most heavily guarded of all. Perhaps she could trigger the mechanism above and catch them off guard. The switch is right here! Door swung open! My faith, heroine Ying! Run! More pursuers! Time for a new weapon!
Get around!
Crossbow! Start! Incoming!
This one down!
Pew, 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 pew! I came to the palace for the divine sword, and here it is at last! The sword must be plucked, or else we're stuck! The legendary divine sword was a shovel! A shovel? Perhaps this is what it feels like when Faith has a sense of humor. But would a Grandmaster give up over a thing like that? Even with nothing but a shovel, a real hero can dig their way to freedom!
After everything we went through, we end up with a shovel?
You think a divine sword will just fall into your lap? If it were that easy, why would Ying still be trapped in the palace? Day after day, year after year. I'm sorry. This ending's no good either. Every time I get close to the end, I just give up. Can Ying really make it out? Life in the palace isn't so bad. She's fed, she's clothed. Maybe staying is the smarter choice.
If you give up at the ending every time, why do you keep starting over?
It's been over 10 days since I entered the palace. The walls are so high here. No matter how hard I look, I can never see the sky on the other side. Corridors stretch on, like they were built to have no end. Every day is the same. Walk from one end of the hall to the other. Not a single soul to talk, the lonelier it gets. The more I think about those storybook heroes from my childhood, settling scores, roaming free. What a life that must be. A picture appeared in my head and wouldn't leave. A maid and a grandmaster leaping from the palace wall together. I never imagined I'd pick up a brush and try to write a story of my own.
Storybooks again. All you do is daydream. If you space out during tea service tomorrow and spill something, I'll have your hide.
Listen, Xiangpu. In the palace, you have to learn to keep a low profile. For people like us, living in quiet obscurity is the greatest blessing there is.
Low profile. Well, that actually sounds like it could be a martial arts move. I couldn't write about heroes I'd never met. So I thought maybe I could start with the people around me. And if I still couldn't write, I'd just jot down the interesting things I overheard.
Secret Chronicles? So that book I found was yours all along?
What? Oh, don't laugh at me. It's just gossip I picked up, all jumbled together. Don't take any of it seriously.
Are you kidding? Out in the Jianghu, secrets are worth more than gold. Hey, Ying knows palace secrets too, right? What if she used those secrets to clear a path out?
Use secrets as a weapon? I never thought of that. I guess it would go something like... Guards surge toward them like a tide, wave after wave. Grandmaster, don't fight them head on. I have an idea.
No, it's fine. Put me down.
To escape, they would have to get past the palace's fierce four masters. First, the Hungary. A mountain of a man with an appetite to match. Every day, Ying would watch this man eat, mesmerized, unable to tear her eyes away. And now, a weakness came to mind. The Hungary could never resist Osmanthus cake.
I knew you were into me. 49 days in a row, and you've been stealing glances.
After the Hungering, two more shadows haunted the palace halls. Net of Heaven, Master of the Blade, and Web of Earth, Master of the Fan, an invincible duo! But only Ying knew, at the right time, there was no need to fight at all. Because those two had something far more important on their minds.
Oh, Net of Heaven! At last, another quiet night. Just the two of us. Ah, Web of Earth. Come! I've been counting the seconds.
The final obstacle before the palace gate was the Nameless One. Rumor was that he saw all, heard all, and had no weakness whatsoever.
Who goes there? Oh, puppy! Perfect timing. It's so scary standing here all by myself.
Oh, when it comes to life's challenges, who among us isn't putting on a brave face? And so, at last, Ying and the Grandmaster breathed the air of freedom. The Grandmaster went to speak, but Ying was already off into the Jianghu.
Wait, that's it? What happens next?
Yes, Xiangpu. What happens to Ying after she escapes?
Oh, I bet she becomes a Grandmaster too, doesn't she?
But she can't even fight.
She doesn't need to fight. She's clever enough. She got out, didn't she?
Something like that. Do you all want to know what comes next?
Of course! I want to read it first.
No, me first. Xiangpu, I'll give you 10 coins for first read.
15!
Calm down. Everyone gets a turn. Since you liked it so much, I'll let you in on a little secret. Ying's Clever Escape is getting a sequel. I've already got the title. It's called Ying's Grand